Was that what? There have again been prophecies made, and every one of the major religions has a prophecy regarding the return of, whether it be Jesus Christ, whether it be Buddha, whether it be Imam Mahdi, whether it be Krishna. There is always a prophecy of a God returning to this earth. Again, what is the situation concerning that?
कह रहे अगर different prophets ने उन्होंने जो saying में लिखा है उसमें कहीं पे लिखा है कि जो बुद्धा है उन्होंने वापस आना है, हज़रत ईसा ने वापस आना है, हिंदू कहते हैं कृष्ण ने वापस आना है, तो उसके बारे में आप क्या कहते हैं? मुस्लिम कहना मेहदी ने वापस, मुस्लिम कहते हैं मेहदी ने वापस आना है। सही कहते हैं। That's all true.
Now, are we now waiting for the return?
वो कह रहा है कि अभी उनका हम इंतजार कर रहे हैं, वो आ चुके हैं, इसका पूछने का मकसद ये है। आ चुके हैं। Everybody has arrived.
Now, when you say everybody, can
इस साल के अंदर ही अंदर तो हमको सारा पता चलेगा वो मेहदी था, वो ईसा था।
Within 1 year, it will be evident and you will come to know that who was Jesus, who was Mehdi, and who was Buddha, and who was Krishna.
वो बिल्कुल इसी तरह दुनिया में काम कर रहे हैं, अपनी अपनी फील्ड तैयार कर रहे हैं।
They are already working in their field and preparing the people towards God. And within 1 year, you will come to know.
जो उनके करीबी लोग हैं वो उनको जानते हैं।
And the people which are closer to them, they know them.
So each of these people are different people.
कह रहे वो ये चारों अलग अलग हैं, बुद्धा कृष्ण?
नहीं, वो एक ही नाम है। ईसा अलग है, बाकी वो बुद्धा वो मेहदी वाला एक ही है।
Jesus is separate. All three names are of names of one man.
So this is then the concept, because we have now on the planet we have two people who are claiming to be the Maitreya, who are saying that they are God returned. How do we then deal with the fact that we have two people making this claim? Is there some way we can determine who is true and who is false?
कह रहा है कि इस तरह कह रहा है कि फिर दो आदमी हुए जो वापस आएंगे और दो मिलके सारा इनकलाब लाएंगे। कह रहा है हमें कैसे पता लगेगा कि वाकई ये वही ट्रू बंदे हैं? हम कैसे पहचानेंगे और कैसे पता चलेगा कि सही है या वो गलत है?
चोर को चोर पहचानता है ना, नूर को नूर पहचानेगा ना।
He's saying the one who steals, he does recognize another, thief. Thief recognize thief immediately. Just like that, if you have a light of God in your heart, you will recognize immediately.
एक चोर उधर बैठा दो, एक चोर उधर बैठा दो, उनकी आंखें टकराएंगी।
If one thief is sitting in another corner, and the other thief is sitting in another corner, if their eyes coincide,
एक मोमन उधर होगा, एक मोमन इधर होगा, इनके दिल टकराएंगे ना।
If the one man of God sitting on the other corner, and on the other corner, they both have light of God in their heart, they will recognize.
तो मोमन उसको बोलता है जिन लोगों में नूर होंगे तो नूर नूर को पहचानेगा।
Moment is the stage of a person, the one who has a light of God in their heart. That's called moment.
Now, I would not presume to say that I am the saint. Therefore, how can I tell?
वो कहता है कि मैं ये नहीं कह सकता कि मैं वली हूँ या मैं वो हूँ, तो मैं कैसे
मतलब नूर पैदा करेंगे।
That's why he's saying create that light of God in your heart, then you will be able to recognize.
जब तेरे अंदर नूर होगा ना, अल्लाह अल्लाह हो रहा होगा ना, अब उसके भी अंदर अल्लाह अल्लाह हो रहा हो तो सामने जाएगा तो अल्लाह अल्लाह टकराएगा, समझ जाएंगे इधर भी अल्लाह अल्लाह है।
Once the name of Allah is happening in your heart, it is reciting name of Allah through your heart throat. Another man in his heart also, Allah Allah is going on. Once you come in front of him, then it will strike each other and it will get fast, and you will come to know the man you are met now, he is a man of God.
Is this the only way that I can determine?
कहता है कि ये एक ही रास्ता है पहचानने का?
बस एक ही रास्ता है, वरना कुछ भी नहीं।
There is only one way. There is no other way. We can recognize.
वरना ना दाढ़ी से पहचान सकता है, दाढ़ियाँ भी लोगों को इतनी इतनी हैं और तस्वीरें बड़ी बड़ी हैं, जुब्बे भी बड़े बड़े।
Otherwise, you can't recognize it. Beard, you can't recognize with the clothes. You can't recognize with the outside clothes, jubba, and so many things. So you can't recognize with those things.
I think what worries me is how would I know that I am not a thief, recognizing another thief?
कहता है कि मैं इससे परेशान हूँ, मैं तो चोर नहीं हूँ, मैं कैसे चोर को पहचानूँ?
तो चोर बने ना फिर इसके लिए।
When you become a thief, then you'll
But I mean, it is a serious question, because if you say to a thief, "Are you a good man?" he will say, "Yes, I'm a good man."
क्या बोलता है?
कहता है इसका मतलब ये बड़ा अच्छा सवाल है कि
सही चोर को पहचाना, चोर बन जाओ बस।
Yeah, thief can recognize a thief, so become a thief.
यही वजह ना कि जिनके लोगों में जरा सी भी लाइट थी उन्होंने नबियों को पहचाना ना.
That's the main reason that those people who are having a very slight amount of a light of God in their heart, they recognize the prophets.
उन्होंने जाने भी दी ना नबियों
And
को.
they gave their lives for them.
पहचाना तो जाने दी ना.
Because they recognize the prophets, that's why they give their lives for them.
तो जिनमें ये कुछ भी नहीं था वो तो पहचान नहीं सके ना, उन्होंने मुखालफतें करी ना.
And those who were not having a light of God in their heart, they were against them. They didn't cooperate.
इसी तरह जिनके दिलों में जरा सा भी नूर होगा वो मेहदी को पहचान के साथ देंगे ना. तो जिनके दिलों में कुछ भी नहीं होगा फिर शैतान होगा, शैतान उसके मुखालिफ होगा.
And those who do not have a light of God, they will be against Mehdi at this time, and they will not cooperate with him, and the Satan will be with them.
लेकिन वो लोग जिन रूह ने ऊपर अल्लाह से मोहब्बत करेगी वो भले सिख है, भले हिंदू है, भले मुस्लिम है, वो मेहदी का साथ देगी.
And those souls who fell in love with God that time, whether they are Muslim, they are Christian, they are Sikh, whatever their religion, they are going to join Mehdi and they are going to cooperate with Mehdi and join him.
इस वजह से उसको सब तस्लीम करेंगे.
That's why everybody and every religion will accept Mehdi.
उस वक्त मजहब नहीं था, मजहब तो यहाँ हुआ ना, उस वक्त मोहब्बत ही थी ना.
At that time there was no religion, there was only love of God.
वो जो रूह है ना वो मेहदी का साथ देंगी.
And those souls are going to join Mehdi and help him out.
वो तो कुदरती तौर पे देगी, लकी तौर पे देगी, उनकी मुकद्दर में जो लिखा गया. तो बाकी रूहें जिनके अंदर अल्लाह का नूर होगा उसके जरिए पहचानेंगे.
And those souls by luck and by chance, because they are amongst them, those who fell in love, that's why they will be Mehdi, with Mehdi and join Mehdi at Islam. But the other souls, if they have a light of God in their heart, only then they can join Mehdi, otherwise they can't.
In turmoil, mankind more than ever before is searching for meaning in life and ways to find peace and love. Finding a way to true brotherhood and the love of God is a challenge which frequently requires the guidance of someone who has already achieved this state. Sufism is a spiritual path which facilitates opening of the heart and direct personal expression of the love of God. Although traditionally associated with Islam, Sufism is not a religion. Rather, it is a spiritual path and a way of life. It is above religion. A Sufi is a seeker of divine love. A Sufi master is one who, having achieved the essence and love of God, shares that knowledge with all seekers, regardless of race or religious affiliation. His Holiness Sayyidina Riaz Ahmed Gohar Shahi is a Sufi master whose commission is to extend the gift of divine love he is carrying to others. After several years of constant pursuit of the presence and love of God, while in retreat in the wilderness of Pakistan in the 70s, Gohar Shahi was granted the grace and blessings of the constant love and presence of God. He was commissioned by God to leave the desert and go out into the world to share this experience with all seekers. His teachings are extremely simple, direct, and easy to practice. Gohar Shahi teaches the Sufi practice of the spiritual remembrance of God in the heart. This greatly accelerates the awakening of the heart center and the grace of the awareness of the presence of God. Gohar Shahi avoids the traditional religious debates and has devoted his life to the practical and true unification of the world community. Initially, for some people, his teachings were perceived to be conflicting, threatening, and rebellious. He went through a time of rejection, humiliation, and great hardship. In the first 4 years of his mission, only 4 people accepted